Today we are going to be playing World Conquer 3. Who to play as? I think I'll play as Germany. Let's see how this goes. More than likely, this aircraft carrier is holding nothing but British tea. Just remember, we've got to sink it in order for freedom. Aircraft carrier, it drops nothing but tea. That is the only thing you need to learn whenever you go on a trip to Great Britain. Tea, tea, and more tea. If you know the definition of tea, you will almost guarantee to get as many friends as you possibly could wish. And the Swiss are officially mine. This is what Hitler wanted all along. He didn't want the Jews. He didn't want them dead at all. He obviously just wanted Switzerland for their cheese. And we've taken over the Netherlands. Their weed could not save them this time. Overall progress over in Poland, still kicking their ass. And there goes Poland. Wow, what a big surprise. Oh, fuck. Poland's easy. Poland's easy. Any challenge. I didn't mean this big of a challenge as USSR, but it'll do. And here we see the Japan preparing for their downfall as the US slowly gets their really crappy navy built up. And then death to Japan. Pretty much is what's been going on. Surprise, surprise, Thailand's not dead. That's actually a surprise. What? Italy, how? Italy, no. Italy, you aren't allowed. You aren't allowed to take over Athens. You couldn't in the first place. And you're taking over Egypt. Jesus Christ. What's the matter with you, man? What is the matter? Time to see what the kangaroos are doing. Absolutely nothing, like normal. Status on the US, nothing's happened. They haven't moved. Seems like Japan really does want those 2 bombs, but I guess they're used to that now, are they? Okay. Okay. Obviously. I don't have a choice. Gonna take over Denmark now. Gonna enslave. Oh. it's gonna say can't and gonna end slavery. Then I just realized that I'm playing as Nazi Germany. Well, next scene. We're almost done 100 years later. We've got to sink this tea ship. We got to make sure they don't get tea to Canada. Mission is successful. We have now won the war. You know, you would think that, you know, you need to kill all their units. You'd think you need to take all their cities. And nope. You just win the war by obviously just killing the tea. Once all the tea is dead, world is no more. It's as simple as 1, 2, tea. No, they've defeated my most powerful ally, Finland. Yeah. What do I want to do? Obviously, defend my capital from these Danish fucks. I think this ought to do the job. Never mind, it won't do the job. This will do the job. Two years later. There we go. No more Danish to annoy me. Bam. And get these Norwegians out of here. I think that's what they're called. If they're not called that, I'm gonna look really stupid. I'm used to it though. You retreat, don't want you dead. And down in Africa, no big surprise. The Spanish are doing half terrible. Italy is normal. Yep, they're normal. They're doing jack shit. Athens is, yep, this is all normal. Greece is defending against Italy really, really easily. Is it up to me to go down and take Athens? I think it just might have to be. Time to take Norway down now. Sadly, this will take at least an eternity, but don't worry. Don't think the kangaroos, I don't think the Americans, I don't think Kauai, I don't think anything, don't think the tea lovers, don't think any of them will be able to get through my defenses. Bad news, they've gotten through my defenses. Tea lovers, yet again, they are trying to get another ship filled with tea past my subs. Little do they know, I have coffee torpedoes. It's the only weakness against tea. They should have known. Well, the second that the coffee torpedoes were invented, tea was in ruins. There's nothing that they could have done. As you can clearly see, these weapons of mass destruction are highly ineffective. I mean effective against these tea. If you cannot tell, that this will always be successful. Also, the northern part of the battlefield is still getting bombed as of today. Sadly, no one will know possibly when this bombing run will stop. Reason being for the bombing run, why it's taking way too long, they're filled with snow. Every bomb just hits snow. Then there's nothing else that can possibly be hit except the snow. Therefore, every shot is always like, it's literally you're throwing something really weak onto a blanket. You're throwing a ball onto something soft. You're not going to deal any damage with that. It's terrible. The Russians, they're going through the defenses. Oh no. Whatever shall we do? Oh no. Sarcasm to the max. They have a couple really weak generals. A couple of weak... I'm gonna take that back now. And here we are on our last breath, the last life. But unlike anything normally, Hitler's still alive. We kept him away from those nasty bunkers. So now, I think we might have a chance to pull back. Most likely. We'll have one of the best chances in the world. Mussolini, down in Rome. If there's one thing I wanted to tell you before I died, me, Adolf, if there's one thing, it's that. You suck. And here we are with the last stand in Berlin, just like in normal. Boy, I can see what's unique about this. This is totally not accurate to World War II. The last tea ship must be sunk. We must not allow them to transport tea if it's the last thing we do. No. Game over.